As you may know, the RØDECaster Video has some truly groundbreaking video switching and processing capabilities. But alongside this, it's also a fully featured audio production console. It lets you mix, monitor, process, route, and record up to 9 stereo audio sources at once. In this video, we're going to walk you through how to set up your audio, both on the RØDECaster Video itself and using the Rode Central companion software. Firstly, we'll walk you through how to add or remove channels, and then we'll take a quick look at some of these channels and their settings. From the RØDECaster Video's home screen, simply press the encoder to jump straight to the audio mixer, or you can tap this icon in the bottom right here. Now you can turn the encoder to scroll through each of your inputs until you get to the Add or Remove Channels screen. Tapping this will show you a list of all your possible inputs, which you can scroll with the encoder. To add or remove an input, simply press the encoder while the input is highlighted. You can have up to 9 assigned at once. If you want to learn more about each of these input types and what they're used for, check out the user guide link below. Now to walk you through how the audio mixer works, we're going to take a look at the Combo 1 input. Combo 1 is the first of the 2 Neutrik combo jacks you can see here. These can take XLR or quarter-inch inputs like microphones, instruments, and line-level devices. And they feature our Revolution preamps, so you'll be getting a super clean and clear signal. All right, back to the mixer. On any of your input pages, you can press the encoder and then turn it to adjust the channel's volume level, like this. If you want to mute the channel, simply press and hold. This icon on the right here will open your VoxLab menu, which gives you quick access to 3 super simple yet powerful audio processors: Depth, Sparkle, and Punch. Press the encoder to cycle between the 3 effects and turn it to adjust their intensity. You can also press and hold the encoder on this page to enable or disable these effects entirely. The depth effect will suddenly enhance the low end in your signal for a richer tone with tighter bass articulation. Sparkle will add brightness, clarity, and presence, while Punch introduces some subtle compression and adjusts the gate effect to make your voice sound more intelligible and natural. You can use these effects on most of the other audio inputs as well, including Bluetooth, HDMI, USB, and Rode wireless mics. Heading back to the channel screen and beneath this menu, you'll see the settings cog. For the combo inputs, tapping type lets you select whether it's a dynamic or condenser mic, an instrument, or a line level signal. We are on a dynamic mic right now, so we're going to leave it here, but if you have a condenser, it will enable phantom power when you select it, for those mics that need it. This link option right here lets you choose between using the Combo 1 and Combo 2 inputs separately, or as a stereo pair, which is perfect if you're connecting stereo outputs from another mixer or using a stereo instrument or mic configuration. Lastly, at the top of this screen, you can see an input gain level. This is ideal for balancing different audio sources that don't output similar volume levels, making it less of a hassle to mix with the main volume faders. Now let's check out this settings page for the wireless channel. This is where you compare your wireless transmitter. Got a Wireless Pro over here, and all I need to do is turn it on. Make sure it isn't connected to any other receivers. Click the power button one more time and tap to pair. And you're done. It's as easy as that. Here, you can also adjust some of the Wireless Pro settings, like toggling your gain assist mode between auto and dynamic, or switching it off to manually adjust your gain. These settings will vary depending on which device you're connecting. Next up, Bluetooth. This is similar to the wireless channel. Heading to the settings page will let you pair your RØDECaster Video to your phone or other Bluetooth device. Today, we're going to connect it to my iPhone. I've got it on the Bluetooth page right there. We're discoverable right here, and as you can see, it pops up right away. You'll get this message like you do with any other Bluetooth device. Click pair, and we're connected. It's as easy as that. With your RØDECaster Video on the same network as your computer, or connected directly via USB 2, open Rode Central and click on the audio mixer. This screen will essentially show you an expanded view of the mixer we just looked at on the device itself, except with some extra options. To start, you can click on these icons in each of your channels to access settings for that input. On top of all the options we covered in the previous section here, you'll also find the advanced processing settings. When the advanced toggle is enabled, you can switch on or off individual effects. This is also where you can dive into the granular controls for each one. We won't go into all the details here, but you've got classics like a high-pass filter, compressor, and EQ for sculpting your sound, some Aphex Exciter plugins for enhancing it, and a heap more. Back on the main screen now, you can rearrange your channels with the top left icon, delete them with the top right, and add a new one with this big plus icon over here. Down the bottom, you've also got listen and mute buttons. The listen button sends the selected channels by themselves to the headphone 1 output, so you can monitor all of them in isolation. To the left of the main output level meters, we have these two icons. The one on the left gives you access to a master compressor that's modeled after the revered Aphex Compeller hardware effect, the perfect end-of-chain tool for balancing and gluing your mix together. Next to this, there's an audio delay control. This lets you set a delay for your audio output, measured either in frames or milliseconds, so that you can sync it up perfectly with your video. In the very top right, you have buttons for starting and stopping recording and streaming. And next to them, you have counters to let you know how much time has elapsed for each. Now that covers the Rode Central Audio Mixer, but there's one big feature that we'll tackle next: custom mixing and routing. In the top left of the audio mixer screen, you'll see this drop-down that says Live Mix. Clicking this, you'll see a heap of different options. These are all the different output destinations that your RØDECaster video's audio will be sent to. So far, we've just been looking at the Live Mix page, which is the mix that will be sent to all of the outputs by default. However, you can set up each of these output destinations to have completely custom submixes, which is super handy if you want to send different audio to your live stream, your headphones, your recording, and so on. To do this, pick another option from the list. We'll go for headphone 1 and then click Custom up the top here. You'll notice all the icons have changed color to show that you're editing a different submix, and there's these extra blue icons. While all your processing and channel settings will stay the same across the different mixes, you can set entirely different volume levels for each of your audio devices in each custom submix by simply adjusting these volume faders. These icons on the right of each fader will show you the current volume level of that channel in the main live mix. The link icon at the bottom of each channel lets you enable or disable channel linking. Let's show you what this does. When a channel is linked, it means that adjusting the main live mix will also adjust this channel in the submix, but with the offset that you've just set for it. So let's lower our combo 1 input in our headphone 1 submix to bring the mic volume down a bit in our headphones, and head back over here to the main live mix. Here we can bring combo 1 up, and then head back to the headphones 1 submix. Now you'll see that the combo 1 volume fader has moved up a bit from where we first put it, but it has kept that offset. This is a super handy feature that means you can quickly rebalance all your audio channels in each of their custom submixes by just tweaking the main live mix faders. For example, if you need to quickly adjust the volume of a guest phoning in, you can do this in your live mix, either in Rode Central or on the device itself. And the volume will change in all your submixes while keeping that offset. If you don't want this offset happening, simply click the link button on any of the channels you'd want to keep separate levels for. This will mean that whatever volume level you set them at, they'll stay there. Lastly, let's take a look at the USB 2 submix. With USB and Bluetooth submixes, you'll notice an extra option for mix minus. This option is here for audio outputs that can also be audio inputs. Basically, this option just automatically excludes the channel's input from the output, so it doesn't create an echo effect. For example, it'll remove the USB 2 input audio from the USB 2 output mix. And that's it. As you can see, the RØDECaster Video has an insane amount of control and flexibility with your audio. Mixing, routing, processing, it's literally all here in this device.